Assalamualaikum and a very good day I bid you. We are the team from Sekolah and Fatimah, and today we're going to talk about Psicologia, the title of our research, which also translates to social psychology from French. So, what is social psychology? Social psychology can be defined as the study of influences a society can have on an individual's actions, feelings, thoughts, and behaviors. This type of psychology has 4 types of perspectives, social learning being one of them. The social learning theory suggests that social behavior is learned by observing and imitating the behaviors of others. Our research mainly focuses on teenagers' social learning. Let's explore more about this.
Teenagers nowadays tend to follow the people who influence their lives the most, whether it is positive or negative. Some try their best to follow the good habits of the people they are surrounded by, improving their attitudes at the same time. However, some unconsciously follow the bad habits of other people, and often this leads to their behavior changing for the worse.
Research was conducted to find out how people around teenagers and people they observe can influence them into doing things even though it can bring them disadvantages. Thus, we will also learn who's their biggest influencer in life and how they affect their habits and practices.
The method that we use to study social psychology among teenagers is by a survey that we had conducted. The survey was carried out online through Google Forms, where we asked the students of Sekolah in Fatimah about the people who influenced them the most. This method is based on the social experiment, which is a type of psychological or sociological research for testing people's reaction to a certain situation or event. This experiment slowly depends on a particular social approach, where the main source of information is the people with their knowledge and point of view.
Results of the survey shows that most teenagers are affected by their friends' lifestyles and mindsets that at some point become a motivation for them. Their influence change their behaviors, personality, and way of thinking in life. Based on their experience, they think influence is good instead of bad because the people they were influenced by showed a good example to them. However, certain friends of theirs also showed a bad influence that can cause them to develop inadequate habits. Even though teenagers could always not imitate their friends' negative behavior, some of them failed to do so, and in the end, they would evolve into an unsatisfactory person.
From our research, we discovered what mainly affects teenagers' lifestyles. Referring to Bandura's social learning theory, the psychologist emphasizes on the importance of observing, modeling, and imitating the behaviors, attitudes, and emotional reaction of others. Children who are the subject of Bandura's research observe the people around them acting in various ways. This was illustrated in the famous Bobo doll experiment, which is a controlled experiment to investigate if social behavior can be acquired through observation and imitation. Thus, the results are that the children exposed to the aggressive model were more likely to pursue physically aggressive behavior than those who were not exposed to the aggressive model. Our survey proved that teenagers are easily influenced by the people who are similar to them, which are their peers.
Lastly, our hypothesis was proven accurate as the results show that teenagers imitate the behavior of the people surrounding them, whether it's good or bad. Teenagers should be taught from a young age about the importance of finding and surrounding themselves with people that have moral behaviors. Parents play an important role in becoming an example to their children so that they are not easily influenced by the negative attitudes that exist in our community.
That's all for the video. Thank you so much for spending your time with us.